channel where we'll be discussing issues as it disturbed the Nigerian state and, of course, the nation has been going through a lot. Of course, if you check the title of this live chat, it's about Benue. I have been on Benue for the past weeks. Benue issues are still coming up. Benue killings persist. Benue killings is still ongoing, unabated. Okay, it has been unabated, and I just feel like okay, I should do this short live chat this evening and still call relevant stakeholders' attention to Benue State. Today, if you notice, today being Sunday, most of the youth in Benue State did not attend their churches. They took onto the street led by the VDM, a very dark man, of course, the popular social activist and social media influencer. Very dark man was in Makurdi earlier today, and he led the protest. Of course, youths were all over the street. And day before yesterday, armed men attacked Yelwata. Yelwata is close before you reached Makurdi, the Benue State capital. It's just a remote community before Makurdi. Gunmen attacked Yelwata close by on the expressway. Gunmen attacked Yelwata and killed scores of people, children, women. The aged ones were killed. But up till now, there has not been official numbers of how many numbers have been killed. But all you know that, and all officials needed official confirmation have been given. Even the Benue State Police Command have released a statement confirming attack on Yelwata by unknown gunmen, of course, allegedly to be armed headsmen. Okay, all right. Thank you for joining Last Mart Media channel. I see someone liking the chat. Thank you very much. This evening, I'm doing the chat with a heavy heart. So, thank you very much. But of course, I have to acknowledge you, people who are joining the stream. Many people are joining the stream, and people are liking. Please let me know your reaction, and drop a comment in the comment section as we discuss Benue killings. Benue killings have been going on unabated. I've consistently raised alarm on this channel, consistently talk about Benue killings, and it seems that nothing seems to be done about Benue killings, and the killings continuously killing in Benue State. They have been consistent. All right. So, like I was saying, Yelwata, a community, a nearby community to Makurdi, the Benue State capital, was attacked. Of course, Yelwata has an expressway around it, and houses were burnt down. Children, women, aged youths were killed. In fact, there was a woman who was giving an account that 5 of her children, her mother, were burnt to death. Yesterday Friday evening, of course, of that attack, of that fateful attack, and nothing seems to be done around it. Just 2 weeks ago, the Chief of Army Staff of Nigerian Army took an operational tour to Benue State, and to that state, something will be done about it, but not yet. Governor Reverend Father Hyacinth Alia doing? What is he doing? Because after the killings and many protests, youth taken to the street protesting, led by the activists, protesting the continuous killings on in Benue State. Just this evening, the presidency released a statement. The President Bola Ahmed presidency released a statement order that. So I begin to wonder, after I went through that particular statement by the presidency, as when I said President Tinubu ordered service chiefs to implement earlier directives. That's what I was wondering. So on Benue, to stop Benue killing, calling on Governor Hyacinth Alia to implement reconciliation. Okay, now Let's analyze the presidency's statement. That means President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has given a directive to the service chiefs or the security chiefs, as we may call them, to stop Benue killings. That means there has been a directive on ground for these guys, for security chiefs to stop Benue killings. Because I'm just analyzing the statement earlier by the president, this evening by the presidency, after youth took to the street and protested the unabated killing in Benue State. So that means there has been a directive by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So President Tinubu is just reiterating that directive. So if at all you have given a directive to service chiefs or security chiefs, as you may call them, and the security chief seems to have not implemented directive, you are now remembering them that they should implement. So, sorry, I'm having a network issue. Network is very poor here, very erratic network. So, like I was saying, security chiefs have been reminded to implement the earlier directive by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, by the presidency this evening when it released its statement on the earlier directive being issued. Okay, that they should go and implement the earlier directive he has given them and bring peace to Benue State. Please, if you have joined in this stream for the first time, do well to subscribe to the channel, share, and drop a comment in the comment section as you contribute. Let me know what's your contribution concerning the unabated killings in Benue State. Killings have been going on and on and on in Benue State without anybody doing about it, without the government rising and stopping these menace. Of course, that have been cutting short life, youth, children, women, and the aged in Benue State. An account of a woman, of a victim who suffered that attack, and says she lost 4 of her children and her mother in the room. They were burnt alive by the marauding attackers, whosoever they are, that wherever they come from, and they've done their damage and have gone. So it's a commendable one by the very dark man. Of course, he led the protest this morning, and youths came out in their numbers to protest Benue killings and say stop Benue killings. And these killings have been going unabated. It has now shifted from Naka. Naka has been peaceful. Gwewes have been peaceful 2 days and has come to Makurdi around Yeluata, as is to be precise. So we just hope that the needful need to be done. Like I'm saying, a statement was released by presidency, but that statement called into question the genuinity of the government to fight insecurity in this country. What do you mean by President Tinubu order service chief to implement earlier directive? What are the directive? And if at all people were given directive and they could not act on it, what's needed to be done? Okay, what the presidency needs to be done. And then he was telling the governor of Benue State to implement to implement reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation. I would just hope that the governor who have been called by the presidency to carry out reconciliation in the state, let's see what will happen after. And the president, Benue State governor, is yet to release a statement. Maybe he has released it. I'm yet to see that statement. And what was he saying in the statement? We could look at other states, even in the northeast, like Bauchi State and or the Gombe State. This state seems to be peaceful, and they're in the northeast, but Benue have continued, the killings have continued unabated, and then nothing seems to be done about Benue killings. I think something needs to be done about Benue killing. Of course, while Benue killings were ongoing, something terrible happened in Gombe State, where the APC stakeholders meeting. So you could see that the politicians are more interested in 2027. You could see clearly that the politicians are more interested in 2027. They're not interested in whosoever is being killed. The attacks that are going on unabated in Benue, Plateau have been calm, but Benue have continued consistent killings upon killings. Hundreds of lives are going in Benue State on a daily basis, and nothing seems to be done about it. Of course, some clerics and bishops protested at the Numerical Center today. They held hand and sing in procession to protest Benue killings. And we just hope that by many voices being lent by stakeholders in various quarters will awaken the consciousness of this government, federal government or government, and at all levels to wake up to their responsibility and ensure a stop to this mayhem that has been going on in Benue. It's a massive mayhem ongoing in Benue State. I believe it has not reached to a level of genocide, but what I'm telling you is that Benue is bleeding, and the state government, federal government, local government need to wake up and wake up earlier. Please, if you are joining the stream for the first time, I see people joining the stream, please do well to subscribe to the channel and like and drop a comment in the comment section. Let me see. Let me know what you're thinking about Benue killing. Maybe if you're watching the stream outside the country, you can as well say hi to me and maybe drop a reaction. Let me see what's your reaction and how you feel at this night. Of course, it's night around 10 p.m. here in Nigeria. This is doing a stream here in Abuja, the capital of Nigeria, the capital city of Nigeria. Okay, so like I was saying, Benue killings, something need to be done about Benue killing. Politicians are busy holding APC stakeholders meeting, PDP stakeholders meeting, fighting over endorsement of the president without the inclusion of his vice president Kashim Shettima. The exclusion of his name by the APC national chairman Ganduje this evening led to a violent fight broke out in Gombe State during the Northeast APC stakeholders meeting in Gombe that held in Gombe State. There was serious fight among them to why the exclusion, why the omission of the vice president's name during the endorsement of the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu. All right, so I would just hope that things government need to act fast. If not, Benue is under siege. All right, Benue has been under siege for some time now, and nothing seems to be done about Benue. Benue is bleeding. Benue killings continues unabated, and we just hope that the government will act fast about Benue killing. All right, so that's it. I just said let me lend my voice to Benue killing and let the killings in Benue stop. Let it stop. Let every person concerned rise up to its question. The federal government, state government, and local government authorities need to wake up and do something about Benue killings. Benue indigenes cannot access their farm. Benue people cannot access their farm due to fear of attacks by these marauders. Because they may attack them in their farmlands. They are at home at night. They will be attacked. So most of the villages have been deserted and left empty. So we don't even know who are in these villages now, running and coming to the city, into the IDP camps, and something need to be done about Benue, and something need to be done fast. That's it. So I thank you very much for joining this stream. Okay, so this Smart Media, please do well to always subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and drop your comment in the comment section. Maybe when I come around tomorrow, I've been busy, been traveling from one state to another on official assignment, but I say let me just do this stream, this live chat, and this night, no matter what, how tired I am, I'll still do it. All right, thank you very much, and have a pleasant night rest. Bye for now.